Our Kenyan human capital, and I speak about it very proudly and very often, is the best resource we have. It is our gold, it's our oil, it is the asset that we have as a country, our Kenyan human capital. It is the reason why I have gone out of my way to make sure that we sharpen that human capital. It is the reason why we have hired 56,000 teachers in the last 2 years, the highest in the history of Kenya, because we want to give every Kenyan child a chance to get education, because the best way to sharpen and to make good our human capital is to make sure that they get the correct knowledge, they get the correct education, they get the opportunity for training, and they get an opportunity to acquire knowledge and skills. It is the reason we have expanded money going to our TVETs and money going to our universities. It is the reason why we are having a very big conversation in Kenya on higher education funding, university funding. It is because we must keep our focus on using the best asset that we have, our human capital, to drive our progress and to drive our economy. It is the reason why among the things that are important to us as a nation today is how do we create opportunities for the millions of young people who come out of college, who come out of school, who come out of our universities to get jobs. We want to make sure that this is a common way that Kenyans can work. So that, and it's amazing the number of people, the number of young people. And when I talk to some of them, they were telling, because they will. Eventually, these factories, it will not make business sense for them to be here. It is one thing I'm very proud of, that we have managed to build a very positive profile globally for people who refuse to go back to Kenya. I told them we have a very beautiful country. Of the leadership of this country, but I did tell Ambassador here that we must find a way of remedying sectors here. I remember yesterday in the press conference, I told we are yet even to pass AI regulations in Nepal, but it's already way ahead. They who are working online. I was very, very impressed when I went. And number 4 is export of labor, employment authority. And they are doing now a wonderful job. It was a moribund organization with corruption and confusion in that space. And we've had to exit, I think, close to Mr. Mushangi there, who is the chairman of the labor committees. I know we have the representative of the Chamber of Commerce right in our midst here. And looking at what opportunities, we're very proud of our country. So we will do what we have to do. I told some good people here, a few, maybe they want me to respond to 1 or 2 issues.
The second is that this is an opportunity for you to interact directly with.
The kind of challenges that people face living here. See, when I arrived here, I was a very...
but the academic credentials, as you say, Mr. President, they are very different than our school system. My first question...
And actually, those 2 issues came up. That some of the Kenyans who come here, you have that opportunity. They already have offices in India because there is a big market. Talent orange. There is a...
From my generation, because I think I came here as a very young girl. I've gone here to school, I've studied here, I've taught here, and I work at the administration with the implementation. So those were my 2 questions.
Thank you very much, Jerry.
From an all-round experience. I think you said we should expel the older ones. To persuade you guys, You know, sometimes we think, okay, we have a youth budget, we have a labor market in Germany. What does government do? You protect so that they can, and if you can get a representative or 2 to be part of the implementation program. But I think the next time I come, we do it in, if we had maybe found time yesterday.
The people who are brought on board, and with no offense about Germans, they're our husbands, they're our children, but we want Kenyans who are in Berlin.
So that is something that we are already working on. And the church staff issue has actually been raised with me just this week about, and I believe that is a...
Amongst yourselves and sort yourselves out. I mean, honestly, you know, would have taken longer so that we can engage better and we can listen to one another better. But let me conclude by saying, my sister,